What's good, Squirtle Squad? This is your boy Chips and Sticks, back again with another video game review. I got my man Squirtle with me, and today's video game review, this was fun because at first I was like, but then when I played it, I really enjoyed it. It's Team Sonic Racing. Yes, a kart game. I'm not big on kart games. I don't like Mario Kart. I don't care for all the other ones on past systems, and I've never really played, the past Sonic racing games. But I was like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. Let me see how it is. And I gotta say, I really, really enjoy it. In this video, I'm gonna tell you what I like and what I don't like. So stick around and keep watching. Alright, so let's talk about what I like first about the game. And right off the bat, this is fast. This is, honestly, I think, the fastest kart racing game that's out there right now. To me, it's faster than Mario Kart. It's a faster, style of gameplay. And it makes you feel more immersed in the game. Like, you're really, like, trying your best to be first and to really win. This is a team-based game, so of course, when you play by yourself, you're matched up with the AI. It really depends on what team you pick, because there's three levels basically. You have the fast, you have the balance, and you have, the heavy. Sonic and his team is basically like the fast. You have the Chows, which are a little bit more like heavy, but not too heavy. Like they're balanced. And then you have, let's just say, Big the Cat is another one. He's a heavy driver, right? Knuckles is also a heavy driver, which is weird, because so for Team Sonic, it's you, Knuckles, and Tails. Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, right? But you can pick which one of the drivers you want to be. I would recommend playing as Tails because it's more balanced and he's still fast. Knuckles is a little heavier. He still has some speed to him, but he doesn't really drive all that well. Sonic is just straight speed, just no matter what. And even with Sonic, it can get a little wild sometimes. Certain mechanics in this game that help you actually go faster and give you more opportunities to come in first place. What you do is that you can lean on your team to help give you a boost, right? There's, I think it's called like a boost trail or whatever. It's basically a yellow trail right behind whoever's in front of you, and the longer you stay behind that person, the more that boost charges up. So when you get off the trail, it shoots you forward. Think about Mario Kart getting a mushroom whenever you need it with one of your teammates. They're just giving you mushrooms, right? As long as you have a teammate in front of you, you can get that boost. You can also boost your team, like if they crash into something or if they were hit and you're already going fast, you run into them and it picks them up like straight away. And these type of mechanics for a team-based racing game, to me, is what puts this above any other kart racing game that's out there. Hell, it might even put it at the top for whatever's coming out in the future. Crash Team Racing. Who knows? But now on to the items. The items are somewhat similar to Mario Kart, right? And of course, I'm only using Mario Kart as a reference because that's the only other kart game that I actually own. The weapon items in this game, to me, are a bit more fun to use, and you can have a little bit more strategy when using them. There are similar items, like there's a ghost that you can use. It basically gives you invulnerability for a little while, and I think it takes the item of the opponent that's closest to you while you're racing, and it gives you their item, which is actually cool, but it kind of sucks because you can't collect rings, you can't collect item boxes. You're just invisible, sort of. Like, you just pass through everything. And I don't like using a ghost, so I usually opt to give it to one of my teammates, which is another thing. If you're doing good, you can give your items to your team. And if you need an item, you can actually ask them for it, and they'll give it to you if they have something, which is a really cool, mechanic for better team play. A much better team element. The weapons, like I said, are really fun. You have like a heat-seeking arrow. It goes after, I think, whoever's in first. You have, 3 regular arrows. They're like the shells, the green shells. And, of course, just like in any other card game, you can shoot the items behind you, which also is fun to use because, again, this game is fast-paced. So at any time, you can have somebody just come up right behind you. They can take a shortcut and, basically get in front of you. There's different ways to basically come in first in this game, and it's really fun. And knowing when to use the items adds even more fun because, it makes you constantly keep an eye out for whoever's behind you and whoever can get in front of you. And using those items will basically help you win, a lot easier and a lot quicker. Now, this game does have a story mode, and you have to play it to unlock all of the kart racers. Shadow. You have Amy and Big the Cat, because you only start off with one team, right? So you basically have to play through the game to get everybody else, and that's fun. There are levels where you basically race against the clock, and that to me was really fun and really challenging because there's certain things that you have to accomplish on that particular level. Let's just say like getting in first and doing it in, let's say, under a minute. There's little challenges that you have to basically accomplish to unlock other things. It makes me always retry these levels because I always want to do better than what I did before. The kart customization to me feels a lot better than, let's just say, Mario Kart or any other kart game, because not only does the driver have stats with his kart, but you can also get parts. Of course, you can do this in other games, but the parts I feel you get more of to customize your car in different ways that fit to your playstyle, and that is fantastic. Once you get different parts to basically unlock and make your kart better and fit the playstyle that you want, you can always go back to these levels and replay them, which is a good thing because, if you want the best score and more coins to unlock these certain parts and customizable features, you can do that. And another thing about the kart customization, you can change the color of the parts and of your overall kart. With that said, there's a lot of good things with this game. Let's get into what I don't like about this game. Each level has 3 races. 3. So you can do good in 2 and mess up in 1, and it'll affect your overall score at the end of that particular board. And if you want to redo it, you have to redo the whole race. You can't redo one particular, let's just call them sub-levels, right? You can't redo races A, B, or C individually. You have to do the whole thing over. It sucks because sometimes I would actually come in first for like the first 2 levels and then come in third or, come in dead last sometimes. I would have to redo everything. It sucks because now my whole score just resets. None of that saves. And sometimes when I redo it, I end up doing worse than I did the first time. And then, it's not too much of a hindrance because all the levels are still fun to play. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'll redo it. Yeah, whatever, it sucks. But at least I'm going to have fun playing all of these levels all over again, right? And I'm only going to try to do it maybe 3 times, in a row to get the best score possible. I'm always trying to gun for first place. When you come in second place, it's not that bad, but again, it affects your overall score. And that affects how many coins you get at the end to basically unlock, more kart customization options and stuff like that. That's just one thing, right? The other thing that I don't like is when you get your special. You get a team special, and when you use it, everybody just gets this crazy boost of speed, and they just go crazy fast for a certain amount of time. It's a short period of time, but it's enough time that can make a difference whether you come in, a better place or not. But what I don't like about it is that when you go super fast, your entire screen just goes blurry. Like, you have to really, pay attention and look as to where you're driving. You can't just be lackadaisical about, using a special and just be like, oh, okay, it's like unlimited speed for, let's just say, 30 seconds, and I can just drive, right? And then I'll get, in first place or whatever. You actually have to pay attention to where you're driving, because there's a lot of, sharp turns in some of these levels where if you're using the team special, you can boost straight into a wall and that'll just kill your whole special. Your other teammates can actually benefit from it, but the game depends on you. The overall score really depends on you, not so much your teammates. And I don't like that. Maybe in the next game they'll fix it. I'm hoping they would fix it to where that it's not too blurry. Yeah, it's cool to have that effect, like, you're breaking the sound barrier or whatever, and everything is just kind of like, flying past you. But when almost your entire screen looks like that to the point where it hinders your ability to actually drive, it's not really fun to use all the time. I don't use it depending on where I am. If I'm like third or fourth, I might not use it because I know I can drive like a little bit better, take some shortcuts or whatever, or just use the items and, fight my way to, second place or first place. When you get it, your teammates can't use it for you. They can always suggest for you to use it, and that's another good thing about this game. Your teammates, like actually talk to you. Yeah, it's AI and it's all scripted or whatever, but when certain things happen, they say certain lines and like, hey teammate, give me a boost, and you can help them out or whatever. Overall, this game is a must buy. Again, when I did my Yoshi review, I said I wasn't gonna do a score based review on on the games that I play. I don't feel like scores really resonate with anybody. I feel like it doesn't really resonate with you guys that are watching me. What's a lot better is if it's worth it or if it's a bargain bin game. This is definitely worth it, especially if you have a Nintendo Switch. I would say it's even more fun because you can play this on the go, of course. That's the whole thing about the Switch. It's definitely a game that you should pick up. So, if you like this review, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, because of course, I love to hear from you guys. I love talking to you guys about all of this. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.